Everybody, it's your boy Milquetoast Jones, and I woke up feeling so terrible, and I have so much to do today, and I'm gonna bring you with me through the whole journey. So I want to make it very clear that there's no throw up in my beard. It's just shower water. Get your shower water recognition game up, player. Probably didn't even think that.
Welcome to Mike in the Morning.
Okay. Okay.
Stabilization. Ihob, the International House of Pancakes, is baking a change. They recently announced that they'll be changing the P to a B at the end of their infamous name. And everyone's like, what's the B stand for? And I'm all like, has to be burgers. It's a chain restaurant. You think it's going to be something fancy like brunch? Are you out of your goddamn mind? You can't corporify a brunch. There's not enough avocados in the world. Stick to what you know. Burgers are the pancakes of the lunchtime world. Think about it. You could put ketchup on them. It's not a great comparison. But what I actually wrote was, burgers are the lunchtime of the lunchtime world. Moving on. Is IHOP hurting? Are people not buying pancakes anymore? Because get Scooby-Doo and Shaggy on that mystery. We're going through tough times. These things are selling like hotcakes. It's terrible. Sometimes when you're in the shower, you learn things about yourself, and I don't think I'm the first one to say it. My wife is on this crazy new diet where she had to change everything in the house so none of it had any kind of accidental caloric intake, right? So she bought this new soap that's different from the soap that we regularly use. And I picked up this soap today, and all over me. Didn't ask any questions about the soap, didn't ask where it came from, didn't ask why it smelled weird, didn't ask why it was a perfect square, which is uncomfortable. No pointy edges in the shower. Get a scientist on it. And I was like, it doesn't matter where I am, anywhere in the world, hotel. If there's something that looks like soap in the shower, I don't question it. I'll put it in between my butt cheeks. And essentially, that's a stranger. I know it's not a person, but you just put a stranger between your butt cheeks like that. My clubbing days are over. And she gets these hair products all the time because she's a hairdresser. And there's this shampoo that I've been using. It stimulates hair regrowth. So I've been using it on my chest. Right? Just in case, because you never know. And I'm just realizing as the water beats down on me, it's just going from my chest all the way down my stomach to my privates. And I think in a couple months, I'm just going to look like a fucking centaur. And I need to pay more attention and not let so many strangers onto my body. We got a great show for you today. I'm going to go try my best to keep food inside of me. Finally, some bad furniture that can stand up for itself. Good ending? This is bad. Okay, now I want to do a thing. True or false question?
True or false?
True or false? Everyone our age has a box of cables.
True in all capital letters.
I think this is only this small because we've only lived here for a couple of years.
You know what's crazy? I thought that was mine from home. I'm like, wait, how do you... It's the exact same box.
There's a standard box that they give you.
That's it.
Comic book collecting. Just a fad? We're here to stay. It's been happening for years. So if you said just a fad, you're shit out of luck. I'm a bit of a collector. If by that you mean have a bunch of comic books, sure. To me, the most interesting thing about a lot of the comics that I have aren't necessarily the comics themselves, but are the ads within them. I was looking at a bunch the other day and I said to myself, these are rad. These are rad ads. or rads. Uh-oh. What's here? Let's look. The Brave and the Bold. Everyone's here. Green Arrow. The Bouchier. The Question. Super important. Issue number 1, December 1991. And we put this here. Right away, you'll notice excellent condition. And if we flip it over, advertisement for the movie Hook. Don't try to stop me, Smee. Try to stop me. Try to stop me, Smee. Don't try to stop me. So on and so forth. You remember? I'm not going to do the whole movie. The entire back cover. And this is in, I'll show it to you. I'll fold it over so I can show it to you. Suppose I didn't need to do that. Coming for Christmas. Let me separate it so I can show you here. Cover will stay off for now. And just framing this, that's magic for any collector. We'll put this off to the side. I spilled most of that on my shoe. You can clean it up. That's the thing about these old comics is a lot of them they have this pink. Here's an ad for the American Heart Association. This is the one time Bill Cosby does not want higher ratings. Bill Cosby is a man who aims high, but not when it comes to his blood pressure. Let me just... almost all dry. So many interesting tidbits of history. Here you see this is the first appearance of Tic Tacs in a comic book. A lot of Star Trek stuff. Not really my thing, but if you like it, it's there. Live long and prosper. Oh shit, here we go. Here's Aquaman being wet. Issue number 1, Green Lantern, The Brave and the Bold. As you can see, and the cover. Should definitely get the cover in the sleeve. And of course, don't miss it this Christmas. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you will join us again on the next episode of Rad Ads, or Rads.
Thank you so much for watching today's show. Help me out morale-wise. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to read you some tour dates. I'd love to spend some time with you in a live setting. Come watch me do stand-up. It's just like this, only more perpendicular. On June 7th, I'm at Burbank for Attack of the Comedians. That's tonight. The show doesn't come out until Friday. You missed it. June 8th, which is tonight, super late night. If I am still alive, I'll be at the West Side Comedy Theater at 11:30 at night. June 8th, I'm at the Sycamore Tavern for Rebels of Comedy. That's upstairs in West Hollywood, California. June 14th, taking a jet plane to the East Coast. Suffering, New York. Rhino Comedy Club. Get tickets on MikeFalzone.com. June 15th, Fairfield Comedy Club in Fairfield, Connecticut. Also tickets on MikeFalzone.com. June 21st, I'm supposed to be at VidCon, but I'm going to be at All My Single Friends. Can't pass up a stand-up show when you're trying to be a stand-up. And then that Saturday, we're doing that stand-up show at VidCon. Full circle. July 1st, Flappers in Claremont, California, back on the Westie. July 2nd, Sean Joshi and friends at the Laugh Factory. So a couple of you have already hit me up to get on the guest list for that show. I would love to put you on the guest list for that show. Just hit me up. Some kind of PMDM situation. Remember PMDM from the 90s? And we move on. July 21st is a Friends and Friends Crowdwork show. That's in Hollywood. July 31st, I'm at the Comedy Store for the Roast Battle pre-show. And September 21st, back at the West Side Comedy Theater. We're busy. Everyone's being busy, especially me. What kind of... If you don't mind, I'm going to go be too hot and too cold at the same time. I love you so much. Lots of fun today. Tell me what you think about this Ihob nonsense. Or don't. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.